Hey y'all, it's your girl ShesLoc'd and I'm back with another video. So in this video I kind of want to talk about my old routine when I first had my locks and my newer routine since now I'm like 2 years locked, like 2 years and 2 months in the game. So like my routine in the beginning was a little more strict and now it's like more calm, more chill. You know, I don't gotta do much. I feel like when you get your locks first started, your routine's gonna be a little more strict because you're training your locks on how to be locks. Because I mean, our hair naturally wants to lock, but if you've never had locks before, then you have to train your hair on how to lock. You feel me? So my old routine, I used to be real strict on it. Like I used to do everything like that. Cause I mean, you know, I never had locks before, so I felt like, you know, even though locks are low maintenance, I wanted to make sure that my locks got great, you know, treatment and stuff like that, because the beginning times of your locks are the most important, because like you're forming your locks. Like you want them to be healthy, you want them to be nicely moisturized, you want to feed them, you know, goodness, like greatness. So in the beginning I did stuff different than what I do now, and of course I still treat my locks well, but I don't do like all the stuff that I used to do in the beginning because I don't feel like it's necessary, to be honest. Like you start to learn that the longer you have your locks or whatnot, you start to learn that you don't have to do like all the extra stuff that you feel like you have to do in the beginning. So in the beginning stages, so I got my hair locked December 11th, right? So in the beginning stages, every 11th I would wash my hair, and every 11th I would follow up with a retwist. And at first, like the first 3 months, my friend at the time who started my locks, she was the one who was retwisting my locks, and then I started retwisting my own locks. So I was retwisting my own locks every 11th of every month, and I was washing it every 11th of every month because I felt like I had to train my hair how to lock. So I just had that routine going on. But you know, like as your locks get older, you don't need to do that. Like you just wash your hair as your scalp talks to you. So if your scalp like, sis, we dirty and we need to get washed, then you could wash her. And if you want to have that routine, that's also fine too. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Another thing I used to do that I don't do now is when I used to retwist my locks, like I used to try and leave it in for like 3 weeks until a month, because I'm like, well, all of whatever loose hairs that I have need to stay in that lock, and I'm also training the lock, like I said earlier. So now, like, I'll leave my retwist in for like a week and a half, 2 weeks at the most, and I'll just want to wash it out because I just be like, I don't like how this retwist looks, like, and I don't like the scalpy look. I mean, before I had a very scalpy look. Now it's not too scalpy, you know. It's scalpy, but it's not like as scalpy as it used to be, because like baby girl locks were, you know, so it's not too scalpy. But like I don't leave my retwist in that long. Like I don't feel like it's necessary because it doesn't really lock your roots anyway. So I mean, let me go ahead and moisturize my locks while I still have this bonnet on. But yeah, I just feel like I'm super chill with my locks now. Like I wash my hair when my scalp says it wants to be washed. This is what I use for moisture. It has like conditioner in it. It's straight. It's not, I don't know. I don't feel like nothing helps moisturize my locks as much as I want it to without it having like a creamy texture to it. So I still am looking for something that helps my locks with moisture that's not creamy. But yeah, I'm super chill with my locks now. Like I don't feel like I have to do much. I feel like the older your locks get, like you really don't have to do much with them because they already know what to do. The more mature they get, they already know, like, all right, this is what we have to do. Your scalp basically talks to you, so you really don't have to do like as much as you would. Like in the beginning of my lock journey, I could say I had like a little bit of anxiety because I wanted everything to be perfect, you know, stuff like that. But baby girl, listen, it's gonna be perfect. Like, as long as you moisturize your locks, water them, you know, speak positivity into your babies, just do stuff that, you know, prevent them from breaking off. Like, you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. You'll learn as your locks get more mature that it's not even that serious. Like, you don't have to freak out about nothing. Like, your babies are gonna grow. Like, it's hair, it's gonna grow. Just take care of them. They're very low maintenance. And also, like, I've never been like into styles with my locks. First off, like in the beginning, I thought my locks were too short to get styled anyways, so I never been into getting styles regardless. But just try to stay away from too many styles, too many tight styles. Like, I know, like, styles are beautiful on locks. Like, trust me, they are beautiful on locks. I love looking at styles like on Instagram, like inspo and stuff like that, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that with my locks, but baby, I'm lazy. Okay, I'm lazy. Like, I don't do much. So my old routine and my new routine, totally different. Like, now I just listen to my scalp when it's time to wash. If it feels dirty, I wash. If it doesn't, which is like every 2-3 weeks, I wash. It's not the same as it used to be. Like, it's really not. But I could definitely say, like, the older your locks get, locks are like wine. Like, the older it gets, baby, the better it is. Like, stick to your journey. You will wake up some days and be like, listen, this ain't for me. All this frizz, all this, you know, shrinkage and all that. Like, it's part of the journey. Like, it's part of the journey. You can't skip that part. Like, you have to go through that. Locks will teach you a lot of things. It's so interesting, like, what our hair can do. It's a beautiful thing. So I just hope, like, stick to your journey. Like, it will be worth it. I promise you, it will be worth it. Like, I love my locks. Like, I feel like my locks gave me so much confidence. I would have never thought that I would have locks, but here we are, and I'm so in love with them. Like, I don't see myself ever going back. I really don't. Like, I love them. It's a no for me with the other stuff. Like, I'm good with this. So all in all, I could say, whatever routine you have now with your, like, starter locks or the starters phase, you might not have that same routine when your locks get a little more mature, because your locks need less and less maintenance the more mature they get, in my opinion. Like, I don't feel like you have to do the most important is watering your babies, moisturizing it, not causing too much tension on your locks, you know, stuff like that. But it's nothing. Like, it gets easier and easier. So stick to your journey and enjoy your journey. Enjoy every step of the way. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I will be back with another one.